So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my personal aim warm-up routine that I like to do before going into any unrated or ranked games. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the drills that I like to do and why I like to do them. So I'm not claiming to be an insane aimer by any means, but doing these drills every day before I play gives me confidence going into my games, knowing that I won't be choking or whiffing on easy shots. So the first thing that I always do is come into the range here, hit F3, put the bots on hard mode, and do a simple flick warm up on the bots that spawn. I normally like to do that one until I make it into the 20s a couple of times. And the reason that I really like this drill is because it helps keep you focused on your flicks and your reaction time. And you can do this with any gun. I use the Phantom personally because the Phantom is what I'm mostly using in game. But obviously if you use the Vandal, you can use the Vandal. If you want to do a pistol warm up to warm up your pistol aim, then you can do all of that as well. But normally I will be using the Phantom, the Vandal, or if I really feel like I want to practice my flicks, then I will use a Sheriff. But the Sheriff is obviously the most challenging because you only have one shot to try and hit the bot. So the next thing I like to do while still in the range is, first you need to be on Sage. So press F2 to change characters, select Sage. Go to your settings, turn on Strafe on the bots, turn on bot armor, and then hit the practice button. And what I like to do from here is practice hitting the headshot on the bots that are strafing, target switching, spray transferring, and after I feel comfortable without walls, what I like to do is put down walls in the middle of the range and use the wall as sort of cover, like a sort of wall that you would be tracking in game to try and clear angles like this. So you know how you'd be tracking a wall in game, clearing a corner. Do the same thing here with the Sage wall. And do your best to practice what you would practice in a real game. So for example, isolating angles into 1v1s. So for example, like this angle here, for swinging into all the bots. It's just a good habit to practice, and you always want to be practicing how you play. Do my best to keep isolated angles, do spray transfers, whatever, until I feel comfortable with my crosshair placement, movement, and spray transferring. So this drill I will normally do about 5 to 10 minutes as well. So the next thing I like to do for 2 to 3 minutes is come to this target here and this bot here and just practice my spray control. I normally spend like 30 seconds on each of these ranges here, and as well as doing the target, I will do sprays on the bot as well. So yeah, pretty quick though, 2 to 3 minutes at most. And finally, the last thing I like to do for my aiming routine is to go into the spike diffuse scenario, put the difficulty on hard, turn off infinite ammo, and run this scenario for about 5 to 10 minutes. And I really like this scenario because it helps keep me focused on my crosshair placement, which if you are playing on autopilot or you're being lazy, then it's super easy to have bad crosshair placement in game. And I've just found this drill to be the best for getting me in the right mindset to stay focused on my crosshair placement. And this scenario is great because it helps you get into the habit of also checking your angles and understanding where enemies could be at certain parts of the map. Now obviously it is specific to this training map, but you can apply the same ideas to actually being in game. So I will normally run this drill a couple times until I start feeling warm. I feel like my reaction time is there. I'm starting to feel more aware of my crosshair placement. And normally this will be about 5 to 10 minutes as well. So I'm not claiming this set of drills to be the best. This is just what I found that works for me, that helps me feel confident going into my first couple games. I'll link a couple of videos down below of some of the people that I really like and their warm-up routines as well, because I think those are also good alternatives and can give you good ideas to implement into your own aiming routine. If you guys are interested in seeing more VALORANT guides like this, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload videos like this 3 to 4 times a week.